Okay, we have understood that every type of sentence contains at least three kind of words: subject, verb, and object. And sometimes object is missing, and sometimes subject is missing in passive voice. As far as past indefinite tense is concerned, it refers to an event that was happened in the past. Okay, for example, I have an example of they attacked the parliament yesterday. So words like yesterday, last night, last day, these actually refer to the past. They reflect the past, the action in the past. Okay, so by just looking at these type of words before, ago, last day, last night, you can simply guess that the tense is of past indefinite. So as far as structure is concerned, the structure is same for every type of tense. First we put the subject, then we put the any required form of the verb, and then we go towards putting the object. Clear? So subject, just like any other tense, an object. And then as far as verb is concerned, this in past indefinite tense, particularly in passive voice, especially in passive voice, there is only second form of verb that we need to put in this tense. Clear? You don't need to put any other thing, any other like type of s or es or any other helping verb in the past indefinite, affirmative, and active voice. Yes, Aslan.
If there is no object, so no passive voice is possible.
Yes, you are right. You are right. If there is no passive voice is being formed, if there is no object in the sentence. Are you guys clear about the affirmative type of the past indefinite?
Yes.
Any questions?
No.
Okay. So yes, Rashid. Yes. Yes, please. Okay, affirmative. So in past indefinite affirmative, you put subject, then you put the second form of the verb, that is attack. Ed simply shows that this is the second form of the verb. Clear, Harshit? And then you simply put the parliament, because someone actually attacked a sacred institution, that is the parliament where all of the political leaders used to sit in to run a country. That particular house is called parliament, and that was attacked by some force yesterday. This sentence is simply reflecting that. Clear? Okay. So this is the point where you make mistake. You mistake in these two types of the past indefinite tense. In past negative and past interrogative, you put subject, then you put do, did not. Okay. This is kind of easy as compared to present indefinite, because there is in present indefinite there is confusion whether you need to use do or does. There is no confusion like that. You always use did, whatever the subject is. It is irrespective of subject. You always use did as helping verb in the negative type of past indefinite. Clear? And then you put first form of the verb. Students all have in their mind that this the second form of verb is there in the past indefinite, so they make mistake by putting the second form in the negative as well as in the interrogative type of past indefinite. You need to avoid this. You already have used did. Did itself is the second form of do, so you don't need to put double second form in any type of sentence. I'll get you Harshit just in a moment. Clear? You have used did, which is also a second, which itself is a second form, then you don't need to use the second form in the negative and interrogative. While in the affirmative type of past indefinite, you need to use the second form. Clear? Any questions?
No.
Okay. So they did not attack parliament yesterday. I voluntarily missed the spelling because you guys know what does it mean. And as far as affirmative interrogative is concerned, you simply put this did in the start of the sentence and capitalize its first letter. Then the whole structure of the sentence remains the same. Did they attack the parliament? And if it is also negative as well along with the interrogative, you simply put not before the verb. For example, if this was negative interrogative, you need to, I guess you guys are not getting what I'm trying to say. Is it?
No.
You are understanding?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So you simply put did, then the subject, then not if the sentence is negative as well. If it is not negative along with the interrogative, then you don't need to put not. Okay? And the whole structure of the sentence remains the same. Yes, Nafi, you were asking the question.
Sir, you misspelled attack. You misspelled attack.
What?
You misspelled attack. Actually,
okay, sorry. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This was misspelled. Okay. Any other questions? Thank you, Nafi. Yes, Harshit.
Sir, in present affirmative.
Present affirmative. Past indefinite affirmative.
Sir, present
Okay.
in present definite affirmative, we use first form or
Yes, in present and indefinite affirmative, you only use first form of verb, and if the subject is he, she, it, or the single name, you need to add s or es with the first form of the verb in present indefinite affirmative. Okay. While in present indefinite, negative and interrogative, we don't need to put s or es with the first form of verb, because if there was a need, if there is need to put s or es, we already have put does. So whenever does is there is no need to put s or es along with the first form. Clear? Any other questions? Shall we move towards the passive voice? Okay. As we have discussed earlier, while making the passive voice, we simply put object in the place of subject and subject in the place of object. So I have replaced parliament, which was object, with them. This might be a little bit confusing for you now. Parliament was object, so I placed it in the place of subject. Ajjal. Okay. And the subject was they. I have placed them over here. Can you guess why I haven't written they over here? Because the actual subject was they, and why I have written them?
Sir, because this is passive voice.
Yes, this is passive voice. Why I changed the mood of the subject? Yes.
It's because if you write they, then it would not make sense.
Exactly.
Sir, because subject will come at last as the passive voice.
Exactly. Whenever subject is in the start, you need to use its subjective case. They is the subjective case. And whenever you have to use the subject at the end of the sentence, you have to put the objective case of the subject. For example, the objective case of the I is me. The objective case of the you is you. Objective case of the he is the him. Objective case of the she is her, and so on and so forth. Objective case of the they is them. Clear?
Them, yes.
And I told you earlier that in passive voice always use third form. So this is the third form. Okay. In interrogative, in negative, we also use the third form in passive voice. So how it actually justifies that this is past indefinite? This use of was or were signifies or reflects that this is past indefinite tense. Yes, Ashok.
In present tense, there must be is or and in past indefinite tense there would be was and were.
Yes, absolutely good. In the structure of passive voice is same for past indefinite and present indefinite instead of one thing. In present indefinite, passive voice is MR, and in past indefinite a passive voice we use was or were. Only one of them, not all of them together. Clear? We only use was or were. So because this was the singular, so we will not use were, we will only use मुझसे okay now I'm just
So stop कर.
किसके साथ बच्चे okay no need to stop it, just let me go. So because this was singular thing, so we will gonna put was and not the were. Clear? अगर अब भी तुम लोगों ने टेंस गलत किया ना तो मैं लिटरली फिजिकली मारूंगा. चलो कोई बात नहीं, इट्स ओके, बंद कर दो.
Sir, he was कुछ